Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
so welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give us a thumbie. They are free. So every Friday Mike and I pop on and tell you all the crochet shenanigans that we have been up to this week. Now I am showing you 3 things today, but there are other crochet items that either you have already seen, also known as Tile of the Week Thursday, which was yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
A few bloopers.
Yeah, and I have also been working on the 3 in Glasses cowl, and you would have already seen that this week. That was Wednesday's video, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. And I have also very nearly finished the test amigurumi pattern that I am doing for a fellow podcaster. But I cannot show you that until she gives me permission to show on the channel when she has released the pattern. So that will be coming. I just cannot show you now. So you have already seen the beginnings of 2 shawls and a tile. There is also an amigurumi in the works that you cannot see. So bear that in mind when I've only got 3 things to show. There has been lots of crochet this week. So what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with Luck of the Draw. I think I always start with Luck of the Draw. This will be week 19 that I'm showing you. Nan would have drawn the final colour yesterday. I won't be showing you that until next week, but after next week, Luck of the Draw will be no more because it is done, guys. You've got one more look at it next week, and then that is that. But I will show you this week's, if I can get it out of my bag. It's getting a bit big now. So, where are we to? Oops, I grabbed a different skein by accident. So, yep, week 19. Bear with me, guys. Never prepared, am I, eh? Wouldn't be me if I was prepared. There it is, that top row there. There's pinks, oranges, yellows, purples. Don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but it is rather pretty and pastel-y. There we go. And for this, I am not following the Luck of the Draw pattern, and you're probably sat there going, Sam, I'm new, I don't know what Luck of the Draw is. Let me just briefly explain. Luck of the Draw is the brainchild of Nancy over at Nan's Next Knots. If you are not familiar, I'll pop her link in the description box. Give it a click, give it a like, go and check it out. And throw yarn in her window if she is somebody that you would like to watch. Luck of the Draw, she asks you to pick one main colour. This is mine. This goes in every single week and separates the actual Luck of the Draw colours. So one main colour, and then you pick 8 other colours. Now they can be whatever 8 colours you want. You number them 1 through 8. You then visit Nan on a Thursday and she will blindly pick from her lucky green hat the number for that week. And whatever yarn you've put to that number, you pop it in your project. Now there is a Luck of the Draw blanket pattern. Mike and I did that last time. I am not doing it this time round. I wanted to do, it's still a blanket, but I wanted to do something different. But people have made amigurumi snakes, curtains, bags, ruanas, wraps, you name it. Whatever project you're doing, you can put this concept into play. It really is wonderful. Other people have decided to not do specific skeins of yarn. They've just done a colour. So number 1 is any shade of red. Number 2 is any shade of green. Number 3 is any shade of blue. So they can pick whatever shade of that colour from their stash when that number is called, which is a pretty cool idea and might be a good way for you to use scraps. Might be a concept that I take on board if Nan does a Luck of the Draw 8. That sounds quite appealing to me. And you have more than one shade of these colours as they are picked. It runs for 20 weeks. So you start off with your main colour, you put the colour that she picks in, you go back to your main, so you're building it up. But like I said, it doesn't have to be a blanket. Now this is going to be a secondary blanket for Rolo. The next project that I'm going to show you will be a blanket for Rolo. So basically he's got one in use, one in the wash, and we can pick and choose. And for this, I decided to just kind of go my own way. It's not a pattern. I just chose to do 1 row of half double crochet, 1 row of half double crochet in the third loop, back to 1 row of half double crochet, and then a 4th row, which would be half double in the third loop. So I'm doing each week as 4 rows of the colour and 4 rows of the main. And by doing the half double crochet in the third loop, you get these lovely stitches here that look a bit like knit, but they're not, guys. It is all crochet, but it gives it a bit of interest and a little bit of texture. And I am calling this my ugly experiment because I have picked 8 different variegated or self-striping yarns that I wouldn't normally chuck into one project, but I had no other use for them. So in the ugly experiment they go. So that is what I have been doing. That's what I have been doing for the past 19 weeks. It's getting huge. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but as you can see, you wouldn't normally put all these different colours in one. But Rolo's not going to mind whether it's ugly or pretty. He's just going to be thankful to be warm when he's having a chilly evening. So that is week 19 for Luck of the Draw 7. And Nan, if you do watch, please do Luck of the Draw 8 later in the year. Have a bit of a rest, but then can you bring it back, please? Because everyone that does it absolutely loves it. So check out Nan, and you can do it retrospectively. I've thought that I might go back and do some of the Luck of the Draws that I didn't know about retrospectively. They're all there. The number orders are all there for you to kind of note down and do your own thing. So feel free to do that if and when you wish. So that is Luck of the Draw 7. Only 1 more week to go. Woohoo! And I'm not allowed to tell you the numbers because that's Nan's job. So if you want to know the number, go check her out. Just saying. Okay, now the next project I am going to show you is the crochet along I am doing with Litza over at Coco's Crochet. We have just put our final colours in, and then I think this weekend, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose, I think it's fibre fuzzies, do apologise. This weekend she's going to be discussing a border because all our colours are now in. I'll show you my final colours in just a second. But Litza used this calendar as her inspiration, and she very generously gifted it to me in Happy Mail, and because I had a physical copy, I thought it would be a crying shame that I didn't join in, so of course I jumped in with it. So Litza lives in Sydney. December's colours were from this photo here. It says Merry Christmas from Sydney's Martin Place, and what a festive picture that is. Try not to get the glare. So what Litza does is she looks at the photo and she puts down every colour that she sees on a post-it note individually. She then folds them, puts them into a box, and shakes them around and then blindly picks them. I'm smiling because while I've got a picture up, you're able to rub your nose or your eye without them seeing.
That to my ear. Actually,
yeah, that's why I'm smiling. Right, quick, before they can see. Anyway, so yes, Litza put all the colours she saw in a box. She blindly picked and she showed which 3 colours. She always picks 3 colours and then she throws in a wild card colour. And of course, Litza's favourite colour in the whole world is purple. So for the last one, she had to put purple as the wild card colour. So these are my final colours to show you. So she did 2 of the calendar months in every actual month we've had. So this year-long calendar was done in 6 months, and it's been an awful lot of fun. I have felt really, really pleased that I have joined in. We are all each other's biggest cheerleaders. Litza's been showing everyone's blankets on her channel, and they are all gorgeous. So if you are taking part as well, I have seen your pictures over at Litza's channel and you have all done amazing. Now Litza also did a stitch sampler, so with the colours that she picked, she also gave you the stitches to use for that month, and I followed along with the stitch sampler. But other people have done things like corner to corner, ripples, whatever they wanted, but used her colours. I did both her colours and her stitches. And Litza, thank you so much for the little mini tutorials you've done for the stitches as well, just to give people a little refresh or to teach people new stitches, because that is what this is all about, learning new stitches, getting outside your comfort zone, learning something new, or it's a stitch that you've never really or haven't done in a very long time and you needed a refresher. And I needed a refresher on this last stitch because I think I've only ever used it once. Now Litza calls it the lemon peel stitch, but she also hints that it can go by other names as well. I'm just referring to it as the lemon peel stitch because that's what she called it. But that was the final stitch for December. Now the colours were red, white, yellow and purple, but because I finished on red, these two blur a little bit, but they are the month of December, starting from where my finger is wiggling here. And the lemon peel stitch is literally double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and then when you go back the other way, you put a double crochet into the single and a single crochet on top of the double, so it alternates, and that's what gives it this lovely little texture here, and it does look like crinkly lemon peel, so it's very apt and I quite enjoyed it. Now both the Luck of the Draw and Litza's cowl have been those projects that either I do once a week or every couple of weeks in this case, that I can just go, I can watch my YouTube friends, I can watch a bit of telly, I literally don't have to think about what I'm doing, but I did need to use Litza's tutorial for this one just to refresh my memory because I've only ever used it once before, and there were a couple earlier on that I needed her tutorials for as well. So Litza, stop dogging yourself that your tutorials aren't that great. They are absolutely fine. They did their job and they even helped someone like me out, so thank you so much. Now I am just waiting for Saturday to come for her to discuss border. I don't know whether I'm going to do the same border as her because I don't know what border she's picked, or whether I'm going to go my own way. But I have stayed attached to the purple because this was Litza's idea. This was Litza's crochet along. Her favourite colour is purple, so it's only fair that I border this blanket in purple because this is Litza's whole thing. Not my favourite colour, I have nothing against purple, but because this was Litza's idea, I will pay homage to her and finish it off with Litza's colour. So there we go. That was my December colours for this beautiful, bright, scrappy stitch sampler blanket for my dog Rolo. So Litza, thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy to do.
It will swallow him whole.
It will. It will wrap him up probably 2-3 times over, but it's worth it because, you know, and also if we get a bit chilly and he's next to me, it could cover us both at the same time. So There you go. But Litza, I have enjoyed every second. I will bring this back one more time next week when I have put my border on, just for a final. It's done in its entirety, but all its ends are woven in. I just need to pop my border on, and this is going bye-byes, which is bittersweet, but I'm ready to move on to other things as well, so win-win. And this is folded in half, guys, so when Mike says it will swallow him up, it literally will, because
just one half will swallow him up.
It is basically my wingspan, and I'm like 5'7", 5'8", something like that. So yeah, it's plenty big enough for me and Rolo, and possibly a smidgy bit of Mike as well. But yes, Litza, I have loved it.
Toe, maybe.
And I think it was last week or the week before, Mike asked if you would do another one next year, because if you do, he would like to join in. And she mentioned it on her, either in her reply to watching that video or on one of her videos, that it's a very exciting prospect and to watch this space. So you never know.
Yes.
She might come back next year. I mean, she's always there, but she might come back with something like this next year.
Calendar.
He wants another calendar from Sydney, basically. I mean, cheeky or what? But no, I have loved this. It has been a nice, mindful, relaxing project. and it has put me in touch with a couple of stitches that either I haven't used in a very long time or not used at all, in fact. So yes, thank you very much. My border will be in purple, and I hope that makes you happy, Litsa. And if you don't know who Litsa is, her link will be down in the description box, as will her crochet along playlist. That playlist will be there forever on her channel, so just because it's not 2023 anymore doesn't mean you can't jump on and do it in a couple of years' time. It's always going to be there for you to do. So that is my Coco's Crochet Cowl 2023. Almost done. But if it makes a return, then I'll be there with bells on, and I think Mike will be as well. Now, I've only got one more thing, because like I said, the other stuff, you've either already seen it this week on other videos, or I can't show it yet. So, you may remember that I started this last week, and it is going to be a hug for one of my friends. And I know they're going to love it, because they love blue, that's why I picked blue. But they have no idea that I am making it for them. And I am making, and I also forgot a very important bit of information to do with this last week, so I'll tell you that in just a second. But I am making the beautiful friend shawl by our very own OMGrannySquares here on YouTube. I am so sorry. OMGrannySquares, which is of course the beautiful Ursula. And this has been an absolute joy so far. I absolutely love it. And the reason why I'm making it is not only to make a beautiful hug for one of my friends, and I nearly said their name, don't do it, Manfa, but the beautiful Erin over at Crafting Kitty is doing her Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight. She does it a different creator every month. And she encourages us to check out their tutorials and their patterns because they are spotlighted for that month. And if you do makes of theirs, you get put on a list and you're in with a chance of winning a giveaway. Now, you can also submit past makes. And as soon as Erin announced that it was OMGrannySquares, I'm like, oh, I've already done 2 of hers. You can only have a maximum of 3 entries. She had to put a limit on there, guys. 3 entries. But last year I made the Count My Blessings shawl that I gifted as a hug to my Yarny Fairy godmother. I also made the Easy Breezy mandala, which is over on Mike's table, I believe, out of rainbow cotton. Made that last year. So there's 2 of my entries before the month even started. So I'm like, I can squeeze a 3rd in for Erin. Of course I can. Ta-da! This is my 3rd. Okay, so it is going to be a hug for a dear friend. It is supporting Erin from Crafting Kitty on what she's doing on her channel, but also by buying the pattern and shouting Ursula, OMGrannySquares out, it's supporting Ursula as well. So this isn't a double dip, this is a triple dip. But I forgot to mention Crafting Kitty last week. Erin, I'm so sorry. It wasn't until you commented that I went, and I did say in last week's video, I'm sure there's something I was supposed to say. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. And then I went through my hashtags. It was Erin. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And Erin's had a bit of a week this week. Her little boy Chomps has broken his arm, had to have surgery. My heart goes out to you, Erin, because my Max a couple of years ago broke his ankle. Well, he didn't break it. His older brother broke it by landing on him on the trampoline. And it was right before Christmas. I think Max got his cast off a week before Christmas Eve. So,
I know how it feels because I've broken my arm, my leg, my Achilles,
thankfully,
fingers,
yeah, but
ribs.
Thankfully Max did not need surgery, but little Chomps did, and Chomps is obviously his YouTube nickname because Erin doesn't want their real names on her channel, which is fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Chomps, if you're watching this with Mummy, feel better soon, lovely. You are so brave, and keep up smiling and keep up that good work on your farm. You are doing awesome, and so is little Bingo. And Mummy Erin, you got this. I mean, you're superwoman anyway, to do all you do on your channel, plus raise your 2 little uns. I've told you before, blows my mind. Don't know how you do it. And you say it's magic. I believe in your magic. Long may it continue. And I'm so sorry I forgot you last week, but I've done it this week. I hope you can forgive me. So yes, hug for my friend, supporting Ursula OMGrannySquare, but also supporting Erin with her hashtag Crafting Kitties Creative Spotlight for the month of June 2023.
Wow. What a mouthful.
I don't think you have to put all that in the hashtag, but I'm just,
oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. So,
I'm over-egging it.
for those who don't know,
I'm explaining.
That's not the hashtag.
I am explaining, but I'm also over-egging it because I feel like I owe Erin just a little bit longer talking about her. So I will obviously link Nan from Nan's Next Knots, Litza from Coco's Crochet. Now I've lost my train of thought. OMGrannySquare for the beautiful pattern, and Crafting Kitty Erin for the Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight, June 2023. And then when Mike talks about his, we'll link them as well. But it's not too late for you to join in, because Ursula has got quite a few smaller projects. So if you want to get in on the Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight, oh my goodness, it was going terribly and now I made it worse. If you want to join in, go check Erin out at Crafting Kitty. She'll explain it much better than me, and you might be in with a chance of winning a giveaway. I mean, let's just put it like that, eh? Erin, I'm so sorry. I forgot you last week, and then I've made a car crash this week. So sorry. Right, let's show you the shawl. I haven't even shown you the shawl.
Oh, I'm getting ready to do mine.
I know. Hang on a minute. Rude. Right. Okay. So last week it was where the red stitch marker is. And I think I should get a brighter stitch marker than that to make it easier. Now, I'm on Mike's head, so I can only just about fit it in frame. Just. So where the red stitch marker is where I finished last week. And I have done all of that below it since. So last week I did 3 sections. This week I have done 2, but that's because it is getting bigger. The rounds are getting longer, and there's a lot more granny clusters in the section I've just done. But I have got to a colour change. Can you see? Can you see? Not really, but I promise there is a slight colour change going on. And look at the drape. I love it. It is a beauty-mess. So it's a gorgeous pattern for a gorgeous friend, and it's going to be in support of another gorgeous friend's make-along that she does every month on her channel. Now, I haven't joined in every month because I haven't had the time to, but now I've got the time to. I'm so happy to join in this time, because also one of Erin's prizes, the top prize, is she makes one of the spotlighted patterns, and you get to win what she crocheted. How amazing is that? And then obviously I think she does it by how many entrants, so if you get past a certain amount it's one prize, if you get past a certain amount it's a second prize, and the prizes vary, and the prizes are always super lovely, so it is well worth jumping on board, not just to win a prize but to support the beautiful Erin and the designer.
I would love to, but I just don't have any time.
No, I know, and that's why I'm dipping in and out.
My mates take months.
Yeah. But that's why I've been dipping in and out. I haven't been able to commit to it all year long, but when I can, I will, although I clearly make a hash of it of when I do. Apologies again, Erin, but I love you loads. I hope you know that.
I'm about to make another hash, and I've been doing this one for months.
But hey, it wouldn't be Manfa and Mike if there wasn't stumbling over words, getting information wrong, brain fog, the whole lot. So you get what you're not... You just get us, and some of you love it, some of you don't, and that's absolutely fine, because we annoy ourselves half the time. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and let Mike do his thing now.
And we're going to make it so that you have to tag a few more people.
Why a few?
Or 2. Mine comes in this lovely Queen's Craft by Bridget bag.
Well, it didn't come in it, you chose to put it in
Oh,
it.
you know, there's another lovely Star Wars bag.
Japanese knot style.
Japanese knot style, see? And then it also, which I have borrowed by the way, comes in another Queen's Craft by Bridget bag. which is a cake.
Sorry, can I just briefly interrupt? Queen's Crafts by Bridget is trying to get to 5k. So if you don't know Queen's Crafts by Bridget, not only to buy beautiful bags, which she can make to whatever requirements you so wish, and will probably source fabric for you too if you ask her nicely. She's trying to get to her next milestone of 5k. So please, please, please get in touch with Bridget or check out her channel and be a subby at least and throw some yarn in a window. And going back to Erin, she's trying to get to 2k. So can you throw some yarn in her window too so she can reach her milestone? In fact, just chuck window in all the people we mentioned window, because that's a lovely thing to do to spread the yarny love, and then we'll all get to our milestones a bit quicker. Cheers.
And when you watch that back, you can say in the comments that you can't chuck window in windows.
Oh no! Did I say that? Chuck yarn in windows. Don't chuck windows at windows. Try some yarn.
Why 2 bags, you say? Because this holds my cake that I'm working with.
It's just gone.
Sultan Deluxe Shine, and we are getting so close to the end. Well,
see if they can see in with the light.
I'm on the dark bit. You can see the dark.
There is some dark twinkly stuff in the bottom, guys.
But I still am adamant that I've got quite a bit left to go. But
guess what? Guess what?
This is made by Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda.
I wanted you to say I'm on the lacy edge. He's on the lacy edge.
I haven't got that far yet. Jesus.
Well, when I say guess what, guess what?
Alright, okay. Well, I didn't get that cue. Sorry. Anyway, Obsessive Crochet Amanda.
Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda.
This is her pattern.
You always forget she's a lady. Rude. Sorry, Amanda.
This is her pattern. It is one of the best patterns I've ever made, and there isn't many, so
that you've made.
In fact, it's up there. It is the best pattern. I am enjoying it.
Sorry, it's very hot here today, guys.
It is very beginner friendly, and it is very affordable. £4.50.
No.
$4.50.
Thank you. She's American.
Sorry, and we'll link everything below for where you need to
Amanda, and to get the pattern I will put the email address.
Yes.
Email Amanda at the address down below. She will tell you how to pay her. Once you've paid her, she'll ping you the PDF.
Yes, and I am on the lacy edge, so there we go. Mine is huge.
Give it a wiggle, let the lacies wiggle. Look.
So where's my stitch marker?
My end. You always give me the end you want to show.
Because it's the back. So that's how much I've done, and it's starting to curl out like wings.
Which is what it's supposed to do.
So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows since the last time I showed you. And to be fair, these rows are on another level. They're so long.
Amanda will tell you that the lacy edge is a yarn eater.
It is a yarn eater, but I've already done the starting row and 2 more. So I'm I'm supposed to do 6 on top of the starting
setup row.
On the top of the setup row, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do 6, aren't I?
Yeah, so you've done 2.
So I've done 2, so there's another 4 to go. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
It'll
be done by next week.
Pretty sure I've got enough. And it will be done.
We'll be done by next week.
But look at the sparkle.
And I know a lot of you guys...
Amazing.
A lot of you guys have asked, where is the Highland Coup, Mike? They want the Highland Coup.
I haven't had time. There was a couple of weeks where I just didn't do any crochet. And then I picked this one back up because I've only got a couple of hours, if that, of an evening.
Yeah.
And that Highland Coup...
Because he could see the finishing line for that one. He sprinted towards it once he got his crojo back.
Yeah.
Once that one is completed, he'll get back onto his Highland Coup.
But the Highland Coup is a bit more intensive.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the time of an evening to bash a bit out.
Have you decided what your next hug pattern's going to be? Because you've made a pledge on here that most of your crochet is going to be hugs. You're on a hug mission. Okay.
I have actually, and I'm liking the look of the one that you're doing.
I know you have. That's why I'm saying.
So I believe that will be my next pattern.
It won't be in time for your crafting kitties.
No.
Spotlight
I will just be doing it for the hug.
Yes.
Purpose. But there you go. That was mine. And 6 rows, I believe, when I've only got hour, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours of an evening.
Plus on top of tile of the week.
Plus on top of tile of the week, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're doing quite well with the limited time you've got, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the people are crying for the Highland Crew.
Well, that has got to be done next because...
Yes, just because. Just don't need to take that sentence any further.
Because
just because.
I don't want it to sit there that long.
Nice save.
I really don't want it to sit there that long.
Anyway.
And
yeah,
I've only actually made 2 amigurumis. This will be my third, and it's an intermediate pattern, maybe even expert level.
It's not expert.
For me it is, because I've only
You cannot put a rating on a pattern that is different to what the designer rates it at. The designer rates it at intermediate. It's an intermediate pattern. Can't just recategorize
and
it.
the only ones I've done have been easy patterns.
Yes, so it's of a higher level to you, but if you want the pattern, it's an intermediate, alright? Guys,
Okay.
he needs to give you the accurate information.
Okay.
Right, so you've seen what we've been up to. So, recap. 3 in Glasses Cal, video was Wednesday. Tile of the Week, video was Thursday. That is some of the crochet that has been done. Secret amigurumi that I'm trialling and testing cannot be shown until designer tells me. You'll see that soon. Luck of the Draw 7, I explained what it was, what week we're on and who it's by, and that is Nan's Next Knots. Her link is in the description. Coco's Crochet, otherwise known as Litza, her crochet along, her link's down below. Go check her out. OMGrannySquares, beautiful friend shawl. I will link both her channel and where you can find the pattern, but that is a paid pattern, guys. It is not free. So bear that in mind before you click that link. And also, please go and check out Crafting Kitty Erin. Her 2 children, Bingo and Chomps, and her husband, Brian, are an absolutely wonderful family. You see them, you see all of them. They all feature on the channel. Not every day, but in spits and spurts. And I tell you what, if you want a giggle, go and watch Poor Decisions with Brian on a Friday. I'm not going to say any more than that. You need to have Poor Decisions with Brian in your life. Just saying. And Brian, if you watch this, well done, mate. You're hilarious. And you buy your wife the most exquisite yarn all the time. She's very, very lucky. So check Erin out and her beautiful family too. Please check out Amanda. Mike showcased Amanda. I will put her channel link and I will put where you can get a hold of the pattern via email down in the description box as well. I will also link our giveaway video. We are still on the race to 1.5k. We haven't got there yet. We have got a little bit over 1.3k, so there's still a little way to go. Please, 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 if you can, share us out, put us on your community tabs, mention us in lives wherever you go. If you could give us a mention on one of your videos, maybe, we would truly appreciate it. I don't want to be begging, but Max is desperate to pull the winner for that drawing. He keeps saying, Mummy, have we made it yet? Can I do the winner yet? Can I do the winner yet? Can I do the winner yet? And I'm like, no, mate, you can't. We've not got there yet.
Eventually, it'll be like...
Yeah. So please, 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 thank you to all of you who already have, but cheeky little plug, please, please, can we have more so that Max can do the, can I do the winner yet? Can I do the winner yet? Can you stop him saying that to me, please? So that video will be linked down in the description box as well. Please do get in. It's worldwide. Anyone can enter from anywhere as long as your country can accept yarn, as long as you are over 18 and you will pay the customs or duties when it gets to you, because I'm only going to do the shipping. Okay, that's just how that works. And then join us tomorrow. There will be a video Saturday morning. I don't know what that video is going to be yet, but because there's daily content, there is always a video. And then tomorrow night, come and join Mike and I for our usual Saturday Night Live. It will be so lovely to see you. We always have a really good time and a really good giggle. And it is the bit of YouTube that I look forward to every week. So if you can make it, that is awesome. And we look forward to seeing you there. But until then,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Oh, and don't forget Bridget. She's in the description box as well. All your bag needs. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.